Previously on Powerful Truth Angels.
So we're gonna have a guest.
Speaking of,
Okay.
what's he doing?
Two-tone, I hope you're ready.
What?
Maddie, put on your fucking seatbelt. Oh, I've been getting the messages.
What?
Oh, I've been getting the messages from the Powerful Angels, and I'll tell you this much: this is gonna be the best episode you've ever had. Dude, tell me, how old are you? Are you single?
No.
I'll sell you $1,000 right now if you can do 20 push-ups. Go ahead. Keep on drinking.
You're
Keep on
fucking.
drinking. Say hi
Are
to
you?
me.
Are you okay?
This is gonna go on for as long as we want. It's gonna be a 2-hour episode.
We're gonna go.
Okay.
Is this look like a man that's crying? This is pure jealousy and hate that's coming out on your behalf. Material shit. It means nothing.
Yeah.
How
isn't
gentle she is. She's a Formosan Mountain Dog mix. Maybe I did go a little too hard on two-tone. I do love you both. Again, sorry for coming in so hot.
I'm gonna call. Hold on. Everyone's still recording.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Heavy.
Yes. Put him on speaker.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
I can't hear Maddie.
Incredible.
How was it?
Maddie, you muted yourself. Maddie,
Yeah, it was the best thing ever.
there you go.
Oh my god! The fact that like you're cool. It took two-tone's cool, right? Like I really wasn't trying to upset him at all. Like
You screamed at him for an hour, Heavy. I just want you to realize.
that's what yeah.
You realize where he comes from and like what he really is actually about, right? Like he's
I have no idea.
like you just really realize like I just want you to really realize like people are gonna see this, okay? You came on like a wrestler, which is fun. I thought we were gonna have a really nice podcast.
Right? Well, okay. Then obviously the next time I come on, I'm not going to be all hopped up like that, like a wrestler. I literally, bro, I ripped home. I was worried about it. Like, I ran in, threw on my ring, turned it on, zoomed in, and was just like, boom, like right away.
No, dude, you did the damn thing. I'll say that much.
Oh my god! I messaged him on Instagram and I just, hey man, like I really am sorry. Like if I came on too hard, like if you would let me go for a coffee or lunch on me, like please, because I actually am thinking about it, and he's actually like nothing but pretty nice to me.
Dude, he's only given you free clothes and been nice to you on the podcast.
I don't think he was as nice as he was on the podcast.
Watch the podcast. He was nice to you, actually.
He was nice to maybe he was nice to me.
He was nice to you, you idiot. I was the one that was mean to you.
Oh, okay, well,
I don't understand. Heavy, you came at somebody. He had no idea that you were coming for him. Really? He thought it was a joke.
I wasn't really coming for
You called him like a greasy coconut butter wearing like fucking anti-Semitic.
Well, either way, I didn't call him medic. I said say a prayer with me.
Dude, you gotta be careful who you're talking to sometimes.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's a real one, dude. Like, I just want you to realize that.
Of course, dude. Bro, you guys don't know.
Well, I don't know what you know. You came in so hot, bro.
I know, but I thought this was like I thought it was like this gonna be.
I thought we were gonna have fun. We were so excited to have you because we were gonna like fun and riff and make jokes and like talk about everything. And then you came in and started berating him.
So let's retape it if you guys want.
Okay, well maybe we'll retape it. We'll talk like next week, but maybe we'll retape it.
I don't listen. The last.
I just want you to know, like people are gonna see, like everyone's gonna see this.
Obviously.
You were going off the screen doing pull-ups, screaming about bank accounts. Like you psychopath.
It was in good. I thought it was in good taste. Like it wasn't in. Like I think it was funny. To be honest, like I think that it's.
You thought that was funny?
Well, I don't think people are going to take it seriously.
I don't know. You were very serious. You were saying really mean things.
What was mean about what I said?
You were. It was just like your temperament was wild.
I'm having an out-of-body experience.
Well, I was.
I just want you to know, like these are real people, dude, in the city that you live in. You're not from LA, bro. You just be careful. That's all.
Well, what do you? Okay, what do you? Am I supposed to be worried now?
No, you're not supposed to be worried. There's a lot of people that he's friends with that may take a different kind of tone with you when they see you or something. That's all. You got to just, you don't really know. I'm just saying, buddy.
Okay, because I called him fat, told him that he looked like George.
I don't know, man. The crew. I don't know, bro. All I'm saying, buddy, is like you're in somebody else's city. That's all.
Well, that makes me feel like I need to like speak to him on the phone now.
Well, you should just think about it a little bit and maybe just reach out at a different time. Like he thought he like after dude when we got on, he like Two-Tone calls me and he's just like, dude, I thought your dude was like gonna be cool. Like he was just like we were excited. We were genuinely Two-Tone was genuinely excited to have you on, and you came on and you came for him, bro.
But let's just be. When you called me, the first thing I said was, "Oh, I'm gonna go in on Two-Tone," and you were like,
"No, I know, but that's not in. You came. That's not, dude. The temperament coming in on him is like making fun of him the way that we make fun of each other. It's like a very hostile situation. That's all, dude. It's cool. I'm just saying.
Too hostile,
bro. You came in hot, bro. You got me scared.
Sorry. What about scared? Say it again.
You got me scared, I thought you were gonna like beat up Two-Tone.
Oh my God, come on.
Well, dude, I don't know. Maybe you played hockey. Maybe you got some spirit still in you.
Oh my God, Maddie, stop.
You realize, like, Two-Tone's like an incredibly big, strong man. You're like a skinny little kid.
I just don't understand. Like, if it was actually perceived as like serious.
I don't know. Perception is reality. There's a lot of people that are gonna see some things. And just Two-Tone was even saying, like, you just don't, he can't control everyone. Maybe he can't protect you. That's all. Like, you realize what BXR is? You're talking shit on BXR, dude.
What's BXR?
Okay. His small clothing company. Like, you just need to realize what city you're fucking in, dude.
Oh, come on.
I just want you to realize, I just need you to really realize.
Well, then don't release the episode.
Well, no, but that's the part. Dude, you need to understand, man. You can't just say stuff. Like, you realize, like, born and raised is LA, dude.
Oh, God.
Dude.
This is bad?
Well, you shit on, like, Two-Tone's a part of something. Who's the other part of it? And where do they come from? You just need to really realize. That's all. Like, you need to.
I don't fucking know, Maddie.
Exactly. So I'm just saying.
Something.
Pardon?
Why did you something?
I said it multiple times during the podcast. You were running. I was just like, dude, come on. I was just like, be careful of what you say. I said it on the pod. And I said, realize you're in Two-Tone's town. You're a guest. You're from Canada, dude.
Well, now you're worrying me.
Dude, I just want you to realize you just shit on his entire brand that's not owned completely by him.
You gotta let him off the hook.
Realize who fucking owns it. That's all.
But that's the whole point.
Okay, well, we're just gonna see. Once again, that's all. We're just gonna have to see what happens.
Maddie, it's insane. Say to me.
Pardon?
That's insane. Like that's.
Well, we'll try to bleep out some stuff. Maybe we can cut some stuff out. I'm just saying, dude.
You gotta let him off, Maddie. You gotta let him off the hook.
Cut anything that's like, bro. I'll say this, Maddie.
Yeah.
You know I don't want any problem or bad blood with anybody. You know, I came on to say my. I hadn't said anything about born and raised. I thought it was funny when I said that I do like Green Lady, which was a joke. You know. And I really hope it's just not misinterpreted by the wrong people. That's all. Because
okay, well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
You know, that's the last thing that I would want to do.
I know that, Heavy, but it's just, words hold weight. You said it on the podcast. Words hold weight. You said that.
Okay, so
I'm just saying. My partner, who I do the podcast with, who I love like a brother too, is a part of something that's a little bit bigger than what you maybe realize. That's all.
Okay, so with that being said,
we're just gonna have to look at some edits. And we're gonna have to,
more importantly, me. Like, I would appreciate if you could, like.
Okay, just DM Two Tone. You're a big boy.
I did already.
Okay. Did you follow back? Did you follow back?
I followed back immediately. I said, "Yo, sorry I came in so hot, but that was so much fun!" Exclamation.
Okay. So let's just see how this goes. Let's just see.
I said, let me know if I can grab.
Okay, like I'll talk to him, but he honestly said like he can't control other people. How if somebody says something about something, he just can't control everybody. That's all.
I'll just say this. Like, I'm just gonna write like, and in respect to your brand, I know how serious it is.
No. Don't let him do this. This is too much. Stop, Maddie. Stop.
I'm just gonna say, like, I'm gonna have to
No.
take that part out. Just
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Well, just let me know what he says, and then I'm gonna talk to him in a minute. Just
Tell him that, like, I obviously like he's on the phone right now with some crazy people being like, "Yo, this guy's like, this and saying this about that." Like, that's unfair to me. Like, that's not what I did.
what? No, heavy.
Like,
We'll figure it out. Okay. Might just have to give a couple free bone necklaces to some people. You know. Done. I already told. What if a BXR collab? What if they see that like maybe they want to do a BXR bone necklace or the rings? I don't know. You just might just get taxed a little bit for this. I don't fucking know, dude.
What do you mean?
Just well, just talk to Two Tone. Just talk to Two Tone.
No.
What do you say?
I just don't really realize you understand the weight of saying what you said. That's all.
That's what I'm telling you. Clearly, I didn't know. I don't know whose partners are.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Dude. Just talk to Two Tone. You need to talk. You need to do a face-to-face, okay?
What do you mean? I will. I don't want to.
Okay.
You're like worrying me.
I'm not worrying you. I'm just letting you know what you said. That's all, dude. Okay? Just talk to just DM Two Tone, and then I'm gonna talk to him, and then I'll talk to you like later, okay, buddy?
I'm gonna call you back and like call me the second you're off the phone with him. This is like scaring me, Maddie.
Okay. I'll talk to him soon. And don't worry about it. I just I
am worried, dude. I wasn't doing any of the
You gotta let him off the hook, Maddie. This guy's got like acute anxiety.
Okay. Well,
this is brutal.
Dude. I'm gonna talk to you. Don't worry, okay? We'll figure this out.
All right.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Okay, bye.
Unbelievable. Just the Terminator.
You can't beat me, baby.
The cyborg. He just
You can't
tortured.
fuck with me, bro.
You just like squashed a spider and then took a shit on it afterwards. After it was dead, you're like, come here, I gotta do another coup de grace.
Is the guy giving me 3 strikes? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god! Listen,
DoorDash.
This happens to me. I go to the store. I have a plan. I have a list in my phone. I'm shopping. I got 2 masks on. I got a fucking face shield. I'm navigating the store. It's like I'm searching through the wrecks of the Titanic, trying to get in and out before I get eaten by a germ shark. And I leave the store and I fucking forget something. I forget the one thing I needed, the snack I wanted. And now, with DoorDash, I can get snacks, drinks, and other grocery essentials that I need delivered in under an hour with the app called DoorDash. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? You pick this thing up, you type some stuff in here, and all of a sudden it shows up. It's magic, motherfucker. Merlin couldn't have made a better goddamn creation than DoorDash.
Merlin didn't invent it.
Merlin.
Do you speak it? Merlin, DoorDash.
Speak it into power.
DoorDash is everywhere. Brings you food. Go to the app now.
Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app. Choose what you want to eat, and your food will be left safely outside your door with contactless delivery drop. Do you understand what's happening? Do you understand? You're on the internet. You're looking at pictures. You're looking at memes. You're looking at, meme pages. And all of a sudden this thing comes over and you're like, I forgot to get those brown rice crackers and the goat cheese that I wanted to pair with some pickled relish. And you don't want to get up out of your fucking house and go in the store because it's crazy out there. We're living in a post-apocalyptic germ-saturated landscape, and you just got to get someone to do this for you. And that someone is called DoorDash.
DoorDash.
With over 300,000 partners in the U.S., Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants. I know where I'm going, and it's not your favorite national restaurant. I'm getting my local guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the vegan Thai food down the street, or this place over here that has amazing chicken on a fucking stick. You know? That's how I live. Two-tone. For a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and zero delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code PTA2021. For a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off and zero delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code PTA2021.
PTA, baby, forever. Let's go. DoorDash. Bye-bye.
That's 25% off up to $10 value and zero delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code PTA 2021. Don't forget, that's code PTA 2021 for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change. Rules and terms apply. If you're like Heavy and you want to eat a sandwich while you're doing pull-ups and filming yourself in your bathroom that has unicorn wallpaper and you're having a meltdown and having a psychic break, but you need to eat a sandwich, use DoorDash. I might even have his number. See what Heavy's talking about. Heavy. Let's see, Heavy. Yo, sorry I came in hot. That was so much fun. Let me know if I can get a coffee. In respect to your brand, I know how serious it is and how hard you're working to build it up. It's already built up, my guy. I could ask Maddie to take that part out or anything else you don't want in there. I know I'm in your city, not trying to disrespect you or anything else, blah, blah, blah. You're actually always nice to me. I haven't watched the first episode since I saw it. I think I was just still rattled. Okay. So Maddie really pulled Heavy's chain on a phone call. I just can't help myself. I gotta pile on. I can't help it. I'm gonna give him a little bit of the business and then let him off the hook. So I'm going to call this guy. I might even still have his number from when he was asking me for free shit. Heavy. I don't even know what that was, but it was something. So I'm going to fuck with Heavy a bit. Let me see. I don't have a number for Heavy. Do I have a number for Jeff Danson? Jeffrey Danson. There he is. Jeffrey Dempton. He has a 310 number. That doesn't sound like Heavy's not a 310 guy. All right. See if this works.
Oh my God, Two-Tone, I'm so sorry, bro.
Heavy, what's up, dude?
Man, I'm like pacing around my apartment. I'm like beside myself. I don't know what I did. I'm like, I feel like it was. I was trying to be funny and like, you know.
I mean, it's fine. Like, listen, it's fine. I'm not tripping on it. The problem, I'm not tripping, but.
Are you sure, bro?
Me personally, I'm fine. I don't care. It's all good. I'm on this show, but there's a history, there's a history with me and the Mammal group. And it's like, these guys are just kind of like, do you know about the Mammals? No. And that's what I just want to say right now, bro. Like, I am Canadian. Yeah.
And like,
so wait, just to be clear, you don't know about Mammal Group and Lizard Posse. You don't know about these organizations.
Bro, I don't know anything. Like, notch me up. Like, as much as I'm a nice guy and I mean well, like, I really don't. I don't know anything.
Well, I mean, just to give you, like, I just want to preface it and be like, there's the Mammal Group, there's a Lizard Posse, and there's something called the P-Boys, right? And the thing is, like, the P-Boys are fine. The Lizard Posse is pretty chill, but the Mammal Group is something to worry about. And like, I can talk to the P-Posse and the Lizard Boys, the P-Boys and the Lizard Posse, but the Mammal Group, I don't know if I can get a hold of them because they catch things and they still act like it's 1997 and they're still out there doing weird shit and they're friends with a lot of people you're friends with. You don't want to get like pushed up on by a bunch of mammalians.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say to you right now. Like, that's the absolute last thing.
And like, what if the Skybirds get involved, Heavy?
Well, I don't know what any of this means. What I want to say is this: if we're cool, you know,
we're cool, but I can't escort you around LA. I mean, you might have to lay low for a couple months.
Of course.
You might have to be like, no more Uncle Paulie's, no more, you know, like.
What I'm saying is this, Two-Tone, like, if you're okay with it. Like,
yeah.
And I messaged you, and I just messaged the producer, and I messaged Maddie as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm obviously not, like, this is your podcast. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
The last thing I want is to cause a problem for you.
Yeah.
For Maddie.
Yeah.
Or for me.
Yeah.
Especially. Is this. I wrote it in the email just now. It was just, I can read it to you. And and like, you know, I DM'd you too, just to be like, bro, like, I'm sorry, like, you know.
No, but I don't. But it doesn't matter. Like, listen, I will try to talk to whoever I can talk to, but I can't talk to the Mammalians, like the Mammals.
No.
I'm saying, if the Skybirds, what if the Skybirds find out, and then the Squirrel Nut Boys come, and then it's like, what are we gonna do? With the Mammal group comes, and the Lizard Boys and the PP guys come. It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath, and I don't want to see. I want you to be able to eat and live and flourish in the city that you've embraced as your second home, and I don't want you to get fall. I don't want you to run afoul of the Mammal group.
No. And what I'm saying is, like, if you guys will give me the opportunity, or you know, if we can, and I'll read this email. I said, hey, this is to your producer. I said, hey guys, that was so much fun, but I'm also worried I misplaced my words in a couple spots. I'm sorry I came in late.
But like but Jeffrey, like,
if you can just listen.
No, I'm listening. I saw the email, Jeffrey. But the thing is, yeah, Jeffrey. Listen, like, Jeffrey, it's just I can't give you a presidential barricade / procession. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on. Oh shit! I actually hung up on him. Hello? Okay, I gotta call him back. The Mammal. I love him so much. Hello? Dude, yeah. I don't even know how. See, this is how these things spread. I don't know how. Is it Dr. Cornelius from the Pond People called me, and he's freaking out. And if he gets a hold of the Lizard Boys and the PP guys show up, we're gonna be in the middle of a whole fucking scenario.
Bro, I don't understand how it wasn't live. Like, can we just not release the episode, please?
Listen, once Dr. Cornelius gets involved and the Pond Boys are involved, it's like you're dealing with a whole. You got hovercrafts and speedboats and all kinds of things happening. It's like, this is all have a cigar and chill out and have a coffee, but it'd be nice. But I can't be with you 24/7 because the Mammals are angry, you know. And oh my god, what if the kangaroo?
I don't understand how? What, did you call them?
I didn't call anybody, but they're picking up on vibes. They're great at locating vibes and figuring out vibes. So Dr. Cornelius called me, and Doctor, you don't want to deal with Dr. Cornelius, dude. Dr. Cornelius from the Squirrel Nut Zipper Crips.
Dude, I'm like, Two-Tone, come on, man. Like, you're scaring me. You're actually scaring me.
All right,
like,
listen.
I don't know.
I Heavy. It's gonna be fine. Is there any way that you would be up for doing, like, the only way that you can calm down all these factions is is if we all got in the studio and did some sort of a song, like a We Are the World kind of thing? Would you be comfortable with doing a song with the Mammalians, the Squirrel Boys, the Pond Boys, Dr. Cornelius, the Lizard Hoppers, the Skybirds come in, but they come in with like a whole jazz thing, so it gets really crazy. But I think the only way to kind of soothe, quote unquote, the savage beast here is to do a song. Are you willing to get musical?
Yes, whatever you need, bro. Like, I'm with you. Like, Two-Tone, right. Like, I don't know if you're. I love you, bro. Like, I just hope you know. Like, I'm not. I wasn't trying to cause a problem.
I know, Heavy. We're just Heavy. It's all good. We're just fucking with you, man. Nothing. Don't listen to Maddie. We're just fucking pulling your rope. It's all good, baby. Actually, don't trip. Yeah. I'm teasing.
So can I just tell you something?
I swear to God, all that shit that Maddie said, he's just fucking with you. Maddie's a motherfucker. I told you, he's the cyborg Terminator. Maddie's just, oh my God, he's just fucking with you. He just wanted to give you a heart attack.
You don't understand, bro.
Yeah.
I will have a heart attack. I'm about to have a heart attack.
I understand it, dude. I don't want you to feel like that. I had to pull your chain a little bit. It's all good, dog. Don't trip.
God. Like, so you're not. So does any of those groups exist?
No, the squirrel nut zipper boys, Dr. Cornelius. What kind of a gang name is Dr. Cornelius? Doctor, is that rolling? Dr. Cornelius. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
I hope you're recording this.
Yeah, of course. Of course. This is the fucking this may be the best thing we've ever done.
Well, oh my God. Okay, because at the end I was like, wait, when we were talking about the jazz, I'm
The
like,
sky,
wait, is he fucking with me?
the skybirds.
Oh my God.
Mwah. Oh.
This has to be the best episode.
It's the best. It's the best thing that's ever been done in media, I think.
Okay, well,
The Squirrel Nut Zipper
I'll see you
Crips?
tomorrow
Okay.
Can we do lunch tomorrow?
Tomorrow is hairy for me, but I'm down in the next week to do lunch. But yeah, well, dude, everything's totally 100% fine. I'm not tripping. You came hard. We butted heads. It's all good, bro. I'm not even like, nothing's that serious.
Anything you don't want, though.
Nah, leave it in. It's all good. It's all good. Ain't nothing that serious in any of this shit. Like when we're not rolling like that. It's all good, dog. Don't trip. All right, I'll talk to you soon. You take it easy.
Maddie he planted the seed well.
Oh, Maddie wound your clock, my boy. He pulled your chain and I just had to let it out. All right, I'll talk to you later. I got to go.
Okay, love.
All right, bud.
Love.
Peace, man.
Bye.
What's up?
What's up? What's up, Two-Tone?
Listen, Maddie, as long as LA has existed, okay, the minute that they made LA, the minute they built the Hollywood sign, people from as far as Utah, Michigan, West Lansing, Dakota, Smorgasburg, Wisconsin, and even as so far as our great, wonderfully icy Caucasian neighbors in the north, Canada, have ventured down to the mecca of getting deals, making films, becoming famous, and creating an alternate personality in life. And this migration started when they finished the Hollywood sign in 1942. It was a guy named Buckminster Labyrinth. He finished the Hollywood sign by hand. And as soon as that last letter came in the ground, as soon as the D was dropped into the ground with that giant crane that was powered by mules, the migration started and people started popping up. And people started migrating here to become the most amazing versions of themselves and to realize their dreams. And everyone's got a dream and a bucket full of hopes and ideas. And here's where you pour that bucket all over someone else's head and say, sign me up, fuckface. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you.
Why do you keep darting? Your eyes keep darting up like this. What's going on?
Why are you always concerned about my darting eyes?
I
My
need your
eyes
attention.
are darting.
You see what I'm looking at? I'm looking at you. You're looking at.
I heard you.
There's a
you're laying the groundwork for the American dream. You're laying the groundwork for the Hollywood dream.
the Angelino dream.
Fame, fortune, babies to fuck. All of the things that come with celebrity,
Yeah.
Snapping babies' spines,
Adrenochrome shot.
Inner Circle, the Illuminati,
Inner
who killed the
Circle.
Black Dahlia murder,
Yeah.
who is the Black Dahlia,
Yeah.
Los Angeles, the land of angels.
We've been
Lost
inundated.
angels.
I'll say this. I will just say as an Angelino, born in Hollywood, grew up in Venice, I would say don't everybody come out here because it's not your time to shine here geographically. Maybe go somewhere else and try something else. Not everybody can do it. Now, the problem with that is that no one knows if they can do it, so they got to come out and try it. But there's also a threshold where you go, you know what? This isn't working. I've had failures, and I've said that didn't work. I got to keep it moving. I'm going to try something else.
You got to keep it moving.
You got to keep it moving. Anyways, I don't know.
How many losses have you had? How many career moves?
How many
You
L's?
how many L's like in your career? You were in fashion, then you were in film, and then you made submarine sandwiches in Santa Monica, and then you were a graffiti writer, and then you seem like you have kind of quit a lot of things.
That's actually not true. I was weed smoker, graffiti writer. I worked at a deli. I was a plumber's assistant. I worked in construction. Then I worked selling shoes. I worked at Eddie Bauer Retail, Santa Monica Mall, Promenade. At some point, I had 3 jobs all at once. Eddie Bauer
They called
was
them two-tone 3 jobs.
no, they don't. Eddie Bauer was a great gig for me. I used to be fully dipped in Eddie Bauer gear with the nubuck boots and the suede, this and that, and the. I mean, I wish I had some of that
Quilted?
stuff.
Did you have the quilted
I had
puffer?
everything. I had
the
everything.
quilted puffer?
Yeah, I had a really cute manager who had the Eddie Bauer Explorer, and I was having sex with her niece at the time.
What?
Yeah, I mean, we were
You're having
of
sex
age.
with a niece?
With the niece of my manager, and then my manager was like,
You were 46 years old working at Eddie Bauer.
no, I was
fucking
like
the
I was like
manager's niece.
19, and the girl was like 18. I was like,
Your timeline's just mixed up. I thought you were working.
what, you
at
think
Eddie
you thought I
Bauer
worked
right
at Eddie
now.
Bauer last year? No.
I don't know.
And at the
Didn't
time,
you? You're very
at the time, the
your
manager
ambiguities.
my manager was like, I didn't know you were in the Escape video. And I said, yeah, I was in that. I came out in an Escape video.
What do you mean
time.
the Escape? What the fuck are you talking
There's an
about?
R&B band
The
called
Escape video?
There's an R&B band called Escape. XSCAP is one of Jermaine Dupri's projects. And
you were in a music video? Did you just name drop Escape and Jermaine Dupri?
well, I'm telling this
What's
in the
happening
context.
here, Two-Toe?
I'm telling this in the context
What's
of
happening here, Two-Toe?
this is Hollywood, baby. I'm telling you in the context of working at Eddie Bauer.
This is Hollywood, baby!
Listen, I'm gonna this ties in just by the virtue of me living here. And I worked at Eddie Bauer. My roommate was in a casting, and they said, "Bring a friend." They brought me Tuma. He brought me to the video. I ended up in the video.
Tuma.
I ended up
Shout out to Tuma.
Shout out to Tuma. I ended up in the video, and that video still exists on YouTube. I'm in it. Well,
You wake up and just jizz excellence, That's
listen, you can walk outside.
Music video, R&B music videos. What were you in the video?
I was one of the love interests of one of the 4 ladies, and I was the love interest of
Escusi?
of the thickest of the group. And yeah, I was. Her love-
What was it? Okay, hold on. We need to pull this up. Justin, or what's the guy on Joe Rogan's name?
Jason.
Jeremy?
I mean, we didn't plan to do this, but are we gonna really try to look at this right now? You want to do this?
I would like to see it. Can we share a screen?
Okay, Jason.
Can I see
it's-
Two-Tone
it's
as a love interest in a fucking 90s R&B
it's X-
fucking...
XSCAPE, just kicking it, and there's 2 versions of the
Just
video.
kicking it.
Okay.
Have you want to see me? I'm in a bunch of music videos. You want to see all the music videos I was in?
No, because I'm going to tell you why we don't want to see that. Because you were in hardcore music videos, and that was a scene where, like, if you're in the hardcore scene and you go to hardcore shows, you might as well be in the band. It's the same fucking thing. There's no delineation.
It's all the same.
in the hardcore world because
But that's what makes hardcore great, Two-Tone.
No, everyone.
No,
shouldn't
there's
play-
no stage that divides us.
Again, this
it's
goes
a
back.
scene.
This goes back to my thing. Don't everyone need to come out here and do this shit? Everyone in the stage is the same guy as there's no difference between the guy up on the stage and the guys in the pit. They're the same guys. So of course you were in 30 hardcore videos, fucking breaking breadsticks over your head and talking about getting the munchies and doing whatever else you do. Let's not devolve.
There's one where I'm a lumberjack and I'm making pancakes in the fucking woods. Okay.
Is it hardcore?
It's a cancer bats. Yeah, sure. It's like heavy rock and roll shit.
Rockabilly. You went through a psychobilly
Jason
phase?
just freezed out the whole screen trying to bring up one video. Jason's like the worst. Jason's the worst producer, right? Like we on the fly, we can't even pull up a video. I love this. So
You didn't see this coming.
We're
in Ed DeBevick's, okay? And we're in Ed DeBevick's. I'm with my boys. We're eating French fries. These girls come in that we saw earlier, driving down the street in a lowrider, as that shit happens. And then we end up later in a rooftop having a nice chat with these girls while they're singing and dancing. This is the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, different life.
what year is this? 95, 96?
I don't know. It was probably on the video somewhere, but it's early 90s. You know, and,
Early 90s.
I mean, I was barely a person at that time. I just kind of did what was. Yeah, I'll go to this video shoot. Like I didn't really think about anything I did, and I was smoking a lot of weed, doing a lot of graffiti, and I had a little brief brush with fame in that. You know, I've had my moments. I'm nothing.
When
quite,
this came out,
Yeah.
Yeah. Music videos were massive. Like it's not like now where content is just everywhere.
No.
and it's
This
just,
was like
anyone could be anywhere.
Yeah.
This is like if you were in a music video before 2000,
Yeah.
it was like being in an Oscar nominated film. Like if you had any homie that was in anything,
Yeah.
like a camp, like every
Yeah.
group of friends had like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Just kicking it. Just kicking it.
You see me? Hold on.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hold on. You see, I have a nose ring.
Okay.
Boom. There I am.
Okay, hold on.
Did you see me?
What? No.
Right? Watch.
Stop. Where?
Yeah. That's
What,
me.
that?
Yeah. Go back. Go back.
Okay,
Look at
stop. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Wait. There.
Boom.
Ah!
Look at the baby
My
face.
man.
Look at the baby face.
Look at the baby face.
Not a
the
hair on my body.
fade. Just you're like a fucking little baby seal.
I got the
Oh.
the Oakland A's jersey and the nose ring. The Oakland A's jersey because that was my my graffiti crew was AWR. I had to represent an A. This is before you could wear. Listen, you didn't have shit to wear back then, but like sports shit and like Eddie Bauer or whatever, like old, polo, whatever the fuck. There was nothing to wear. There wasn't all these streetwear. There wasn't like a million. Now you can literally have a custom made shirt with a picture of, your foreskin on it if you want. I mean, back then we didn't have these options. Yeah,
Two-tone.
so that's me getting.
Did you
it
get
in.
paid for this? How did you get this?
Yeah,
You got
dude,
cold
that's
called.
how I bought my first house was with the payment on this video. I mean, it was crazy. I got residuals. I'm still getting checks every time someone watches this on YouTube. I get hit with like a $15 check. Like, it adds up.
So is this the only scene? Let me see. Like, play this out. I want to see this. Oh, you're like, you're being like cute and
I'm
coy.
being cute, yeah. And then
Two Toad's
what?
like the cute and coy guy.
Yeah.
Hey.
There it is. Boom.
This is good. Look at this. Everything
See me?
literally is trying to just look like this now, eh? It's amazing. Look. Boom. Who are these dudes? Do you know these guys, or are these all just random?
The dude in the back with me is my roommate Tuma, and the rest is just like other guys that got cast.
Who, the guy with the hat? That's your
The guy
roommate?
that, yeah. He was a skater from Venice.
Okay.
Legendary skateboarder.
And then you're like, yo, let's go.
Let's
Wait,
go.
let me see this. Let's go.
How did we
I'm
end
pumped
up
up
here?
on this. This is
is
so
so tight.
deaf, baby. So deaf. Just kicking it. Escape, two-tone. Look at that.
And I'm gonna,
is that your girl? Which one? Which one was your girl?
the thickest one is my girl.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Look, is that you?
Yeah, that's me in the South Pole. I had a South Pole. Maybe there was some options. I had a South Pole top,
there was
which is
some
like
options. You had an A's fucking baseball jersey.
yeah, a South Pole
Goes hard.
top.
That goes hard.
The South Pole is like a really bad bootleg Adidas thing you buy in the swap meet.
Oh,
How did you like that, Matt? Did you see that coming today? I didn't see it coming.
I didn't see that coming today, but that is such a great example of like great place, great time. That's a great place, great time.
A brush with fame. A brush with fame. And maybe
Brush with fame.
Maybe.
But being in a music video back then literally was massive. Not like today. Today, you're right. I agree with you. Like today, being in a music video, like nobody is shocked by anything.
No.
Right? Like
No.
nobody to break the threshold of to impress anybody nowadays. What do you got to do, Two-Tone? What do you got to do to impress anybody?
If you
now?
want to impress someone, you have to go on live and have sex. That's really pretty much it. You want to go on live and shoot someone, have sex, and do drugs, or do all three at once.
OnlyFans.
That's the only way you can impress anyone now.
You need to start at OnlyFans.
Well, no, that's not even impressive. Having an OnlyFans.
Having
like,
an OnlyFans isn't impressive.
Every
Okay.
girl on the internet has an OnlyFans. It's like having another account. It's like, oh yeah, here's my OnlyFans too, and here's me, popping it wide open for
What's that?
for $15.99 a month. And
Oh my God.
listen, and maybe I feel like that my small brush with R&B fame at that time might still have eclipsed everything that Heavvy's ever done. What's going on? What are we watching here, Jason?
Jason, close the screen. Close the
Jason,
screen,
what are you doing?
okay? I don't know.
That's
what
not
he's doing.
quietly.
We're still not
watching
even
it.
close.
Okay. We're not even close.
We're not even close to the phone call.
You got a little
Okay,
bit of editing to do
Jason.
here, Jason. Jason's
Yeah.
wearing a Harry Perry shirt. Okay. And you're gonna have to drop this in because
What,
Harry Perry.
the Will Ferrell guy?
No.
Like
no.
the
Harry Perry is a legendary
Like the-
Sikh in Venice. He's been there my entire life, and he rollerblades up and down the boardwalk.
Harry
with
Carey, the guy with the guitar.
Harry Perry, yeah, and he plays his like it's like a steel electric guitar, and he's fucking like 6 feet tall, 7 feet tall with a giant turban, and he roller skates up and down the boardwalk singing songs about the apocalypse. He's been doing it my entire fucking life. He's probably out there right now. When I was a little kid, I think I stole $20 from my dad. At the time, I wasn't a big I didn't steal a lot of things from my dad except for weed and that $20. I didn't steal a lot of money from him. I just want to go out and say, sorry, pops. But I stole $20 from my dad, and I went to the beach, and I was like $20 at that time, right? 1946 was so much money. It was so much money that I didn't even know what to do anymore.
The $20 bill's crazy.
I bought ice cream. I did something else, and then I still had $15 left over, and I didn't know what to do. And my dad's friend had a barber shop, and this guy hated Harry Perry. And I think I went up to Harry Perry and I go, "Listen, I'll give you $5 to go sing to that guy at the barber shop, and no matter what he says, keep singing because he loves you." And I gave Harry Perry $5,
Oh my God.
and the dude almost knocked him out. And I'm watching from a bench and just being like. Like it's like I'm having the time of my life.
You're such a shitbag.
I mean, I love a prank, You
loved it.
Yeah,
You loved it.
I've always been that way, I guess. So that's the Harry Perry shirt, which, just show a picture of it.
Let
when
me
you
see
get a
it.
chance. Come show
Jason, go over behind two-tone. Go behind two-tone.
it. It's not possible.
Let me see the shirt.
When he stands up, it takes 3 minutes to get those legs stretched. Those things are so fucking long. Look at him. It's
Where do you get it's just a mural? Or where'd you get that?
It's like he bought it from Harry Perry. He got a CD. He's sick. So, anyways,
I've seen that guy at some of the Dead & Co shows, because I'm a Deadhead. So
is he a
I
deadhead?
saw him around.
I mean, he's doing his. I mean, I really.
What?
You got to respect somebody, Maddie, that is like, this is my thing, and I'm gonna do this. And this is it. And they just do it forever. And this is his thing. He gets up every day, he puts on his turban, he rollerblades up and down the boardwalk. Like, is he a genius or is he damaged? I don't know. You cannot tell the difference between a person like that who just does the same thing every day.
I think he's obviously doing what he wants to do. He's doing it every day. He isn't doing anything else. What are you drinking there, Two-Tone?
Wait,
See,
but
who
do you
cares
think-
with this T-shirt? What the fuck are you drinking?
I'm drinking jam again.
You're
Do you
just
think-
constantly drinking your fucking goddamn beet jam. Fucking.
But dude, listen. These people that we see in our lives, right? These like characters, these avatars, where the fuck they are, like Harry Perry. Like he exists in that space. He does that same thing all the time. Do you ever just think about these people like this is what he wants to do with his life. And then he goes to bed and he eats and he takes a shit. And like, this is what he does every day. It's like these people that you just take for granted that exist. I grew up in Venice. So you see, there's like 100 of these fucking guys out there. They're just doing weird shit. There used to be a guy that juggled chainsaws. There's a guy that just would jump on broken glass. I mean, there's all these they're all buskers, right? All these different
You ever
buskers.
follow?
What?
You ever follow, like, as like a teen or anything? You ever like follow any of those guys home just to be like where they actually stay?
I never did. I
Like,
always
where like where do they actually live? Like where do those people, like when they go and the night goes down and they go, you're like, where actually in Venice do those people live? You know?
mean, we always spread
That's the
rumors
thing I
that
want to find.
there'd always be the rumor that one of them was like secretly rich. Like Harry Perry is secretly a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like there'd be like something.
Oh man, remember forever ago? I don't know, not forever ago, but they followed like this. There was like an iconic woman in New York City that like literally looked like a pile of trash. And they followed her and they followed her and they followed her. And at the end of like she got onto the subway, then she got on another subway, then she got on another subway, then she took a bus, and then she got to like her BMW. And she like took everything off. And she like was busking like $80K a year. or something, like not even busking. She was just sitting there, but she was panhandling like $80,000 a year or something like that.
An expert
and she had like a
panhandler.
Beamer, and she lived like, yeah, and it was just like it was good for her. Like, egg on our face.
I mean, she gamed the system.
I think it's great.
If you come here and you're not,
if you're gonna go sit on a sidewalk for 20 years and collect, like good, like I don't.
But
know.
also, if you come to America and let's say you're not from here and you come here and like, we're like fat little fucking babies raised like veal. We have to have all this stuff. But other people come here and they're like, dude, this shit is fucking easy. Just don't eat. Just eat fucking this for a few weeks. Like just shack up in a crib and eat ramen for 6 years and you can own like 4 buildings. But none of us want to do that unless you have to, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
I have my ramen
Imagine
years,
if we
but
were
it wasn't
actually
that
frugal. Imagine if we were actually frugal.
bad. Right. If you were actually frugal, if you actually just were like, I'm just gonna eat the most horrible thing in the world. Like I remember as a kid, I would eat ramen recreationally because I thought I was chefing when I was like cooking up ramen with packets and like adding some garlic or some shit. I was like, I'm kind of a genius. But then as soon as you figure out what's in ramen, you're just like, let's not do that. Anyways,
What's in ramen? What do you mean?
I mean, ramen is
Like in
just
the powder?
the whole thing is just shit. Like there's nothing there. It's just like a spice with a filler. Like there's nothing like nutritional there, right? It's just fucking shit.
Like instant ramen.
Yeah, like no, not ramen. Not like
You're talking
soba.
about instant ramen.
I'm talking those ramen bags are 39 cents that you get at Costco for fucking. You get a pallet of them
No,
for
those are good for
$4.
you.
They're not good.
There's nutrition. Read the nutritional value on the back of
There's
it.
no value in that at all. There's no nutritional value.
Okay, are we going to talk about this fucking heavy episode or what? Because you know
yeah,
what?
let's talk about. We gotta talk about heavy. We gotta talk about heavy.
So it's one of those things where I think it's like it's been, we had heavy on. I don't know if it really caught steam. I don't know anything. I roasted heavy. I'll take that. I roasted heavy. I made fun of him. Two-Tone kind of didn't. Heavy definitely has been thinking about it.
I piled on. I jumped in on him. I jumped on him a little bit. I haven't watched that episode since.
You jumped in a little bit. I think you made fun of him.
Jason, did I jump on him?
I think
Jason's nodding yes. Listen. Let's just say this. In all fairness, to get in the interest of honest and equal media, you started to jump him, right? You started to jump on him, and then once you open the door, I can't help myself. If we're gonna sit and bully somebody, like I can't stop myself from jumping because I was on the whole thing with you. I went to the Comedy Store and like Heavy, I just met the guy and within minutes, one of the best moves that Heavy did was like he's in this alternate reality and at one point he just was like, here, hold this, and he gives me all his weed and I'm like,
oh my god, when he gave us
but he wasn't like hold it, like he wasn't giving it to me. He was telling me to hold it for him. I'm like, I don't even fucking know you. I'm like, and I just dropped it out. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, who do you think I am? I would never walk up to someone I don't know and say.
I forgot about that.
I would never walk up to someone I don't know and be like, hold this. Yeah, hold this. I'll be back. I'm like,
hold this weed.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even fucking smoke. Like, what? And, it was that kind of like, the
it's
whole
incredible.
thing.
It's incredible. Okay, hold on. Two-Tone, hold on.
What?
I'm going to piss my pants, actually. I have to go piss.
Okay, his eyes are
I'm
floating.
sorry. What great packaging. Goshi's the best, eh? Goshi's number one.
Goshi, listen.
Goshi's number one.
Goshi, look, I turned it into a scarf just randomly. Goshi is number one. This is the Goshi packaging. Listen, I gotta say something. The Goshi thing, right? The of all the ads we've ever done, and there have been products that I've actually used. A lot of the projects, actually, most products that we've had advertised with us, I've used, and I've gotten a lot of pleasure out of them.
Dick pills.
The dick pills, the Raycons when I was hiking, still am hiking. The food thing, I use that. DoorDash, I use the shit out of DoorDash. I mean, I don't want to talk about DoorDash, but Goshi, I gotta tell you, Goshi is near and dear to my heart because I was not clean, okay, until very recently when I started using Goshi last year. And before we started advertising for Goshi, I got a Goshi in the mail from my guy, Garrett. And Garrett sent me the Goshi, and he said, check this out. And I was like, what are you up to, Garrett? What are you doing? Garrett, what the fuck are you doing? You're in Japan. You're in Japan, then you're in El Segundo, then you're back in Japan, and you're in Japan with Born and Raised, and you're in Japan with some other people, and then you're speaking Japanese, and I see videos of you, and you're partying with the Japanese, and sometimes there's penises in the videos, and sometimes there isn't, and then you're with Japanese pop stars, and Garrett is taking us places. Garrett took us backstage to this Japanese pop star show where it was like some Japanese supergroup, and it was like, I'm just remembering this. There was like 20 girls in this group, and he took us backstage to hang out with the main girl. And it was like literally going to fucking Mars. Going to Japan with Garrett is like having a field trip to Mars with a really wonderful, very calm, and very sweet tour guide. And, now he's gone and done it. He's just gone and done it. You want to feel the softest and cleanest you've ever felt? Do you want to step out of your shower feeling like a new human? Do you want to be reborn, soft and polished, as if you were an infant? Do you want to emerge from your shower like your mother's womb, fresh and scrubbed, no dirt, no bad stuff, only good stuff, only pink or brown, gleaming skin? Is that what you want? That's what I want every time I take a shower, and now I can do that.
That's what I want.
You should do that.
I want to feel clean, and Goshi makes me feel clean like I've never felt clean before. I've been a dirty boy my whole life, really, just a actual skid.
You are dirty.
And I'm just a dirty, filthy little boy, and now Goshi makes me feel like a clean, soft man. And when I scrub my back, my sides, my undercarriage, when I scrub my calves, my shins, the underside of my feet, then finishing always with my ass.
Yeah.
Sometimes my face after. Sometimes I make a mistake. I'll do my ass and then I do my face. And I'm like, what happened? What did I do?
What happened?
But Goshi's always
Which is
there,
which?
still making me clean. What is what? Is my ass my face? Is my face my ass? I don't know, but Goshi
Nobody
it doesn't matter with Goshi. Goshi will clean either the same. Goshi doesn't discriminate between ass or face. And that's what makes Goshi so great. Look at that. Look at that action.
Read the
Look at that
second one,
action it has.
Read number 2, Maddie. The Goshi exfoliating shower bit.
Goshi is which one? Shower? Goshi is exfoliating shower towel is a transformative experience. Goshi levels up your showering routine by achieving the final form of hygienic cleanliness. Exfoliating is essential.
As quoted by Vogue.
By Vogue.
Vogue magazine, motherfucker. Exfoliating.
Ever heard of it?
Ever heard of Vogue? You ever heard of fucking Vogue? Strike the pose.
Exfoliating is essential. It clears any away dead skin, reduces and removes any unsightly back knee, and in some instances helps with keratosis or other common skin symptoms.
Goshi is crafted in the finest textile mills of Japan, in a region where fabrics have been produced for 1,400 years. We're talking feudal times. Different caste systems, Japanese samurai, fabric covering their bodies, fabric inside their armor, fabric that can make you feel like you're covered in the softest, most delicate skin ever seen on the surface of this planet. The Goshi exfoliating shower towel is woven with subtly contrasting fibers that will scrub your skin clear and wash your body clean in all those unreachable, hard to reach spots. You need to get the fucking gooch. You need to get the bridge between your asshole and your ball hole. You get this underneath and you go.
Yeah.
You need to get the bottom of your foot like Maddie said. What do you got to do? What do you got to get scrubbed clean? You got How did we live before this? There was a few things that were invented. There was bread, the wheel, the Ford made the assembly line, Apple made the iPhone, and Garrett made the fucking Goshi towel. Get the fucking tech.
Goshi. Try Goshi, the softest and cleanest you'll ever feel. The softest and cleanest you'll ever feel. The softest and cleanest you'll ever feel.
Goshi is simple to use. Add soap and water, lather vigorously, and scrub away. Goshi. Genki desu ka? Goshi.
Follow the link, goshi.jp/PTA for 10% off your entire order. Smile face.
That's goshi.jp/PTA for 10% off your entire order. Goshi.jp/PTA. Get Goshi, get clean. If you know what I mean, you're going to feel like steam. Effervescent, fresh, beautiful, scrubbed, lovely, floating, gorgeous. Knowledge, wisdom. Goshi! I love you.
I can't believe somebody. Okay, Tito. I can't believe somebody would make you hold your weed. I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
the
Like, that's
whole
something
thing-
that you.
or the whole thing where he stops someone. He goes, "Hey, so like comics that I'm like, I like this comic. I don't want to meet them. I like them from afar. Hey, this is Matty Matheson. He's on Vice, and you're going, what are you doing? And then not even. You're like, I don't care. Like, I don't want to meet. I'll meet this person on my own. I don't need you to.
I don't want to meet all these people. I don't need new buddies.
You're not a power broker, and then also in that embarrassing exchange, ignoring me and not introducing me. So maybe I should have the beef. Maybe I should.
It was very rude. It was very rude.
Maybe I should have had the festering.
It was very rude because he asked you to hold his weed.
Right.
Then he tries to introduce me to every comic. Whatever. He tries to introduce me to every comic. He doesn't introduce you once.
Right.
And it's just like an incredible thing to see. It's such a, I don't even understand that kind of stuff either, because it's just like, why would you introduce one person like me where you're like, hey, this is Maddie. He's got shows on Vice. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't introduce anybody and say their fucking resume.
No.
Hey, this is Maddie. He's a doctor. He cheats on his wife and he's got 3 kids with 5 different women. It's just like, and he's got $250,000 in his bank account. This is like, what are you talking about? But just leaving you out, it's just a funny thing where it's just like people. Once again, it's just like being self-aware. And I think on this episode, I think we really learned about being self-aware. I think the typhoon of raw emotions was bottled up. Heavy came in like a action-packed fucking, B-rated WWE superstar or whatever the fuck.
Oh, this man came in.
It was
so
an
hot.
incredible. He came in so hot.
It was
I didn't
flabbergasting.
believe it. It was like jaw dropping. I do think it's a great episode. I think it's I've checked in with Heavy multiple times just to keep checking in on him to see if his emotions from now that it's aired, seeing where he's at.
You've
if
talked
he's happy
to
with
him
it,
since
I
we dropped it.
Yeah, dude, I FaceTimed him, or what happened? Yeah, he FaceTimed me, and then he was like, everyone's asking me if I'm okay. And I was just like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Heavy? You're okay.
He's
of course you're okay. You got a fridge full of Bio-K and fucking beverages and kombuchas, and like your fridge is lined up like an MTV Cribs episode. You're doing all right, Heavy.
How did
you're doing all right.
He gave you a tour of his fridge on FaceTime?
No, he's always his Instagram, obviously you don't follow him, but he's very adamant about posting. He's very proud of his fridge. He's got a fridge that literally is just like all of the beverages, right? Like he's got like Mexican Coca-Cola, kombucha, whatever Bio-K fucking
probiotic
thing.
drink.
Literally his fridge it looks like something out of MTV Cribs. Like every time I see it, I'm like, who does? Like, I was just like,
is he
what
sponsored
is that
by
for?
these people?
Like you're like, he's got like Sunkist, like juice packs. He's got I wonder if he's got it on his thing.
I mean, I follow.
God. It's incredible.
I do follow him, and I don't.
See, like that's how nice you are, though. I feel so.
I'm not nice. He's not my algorithm. I follow him, and I forget about it because it doesn't pop up. And he told me.
Where's a good shot of his fridge? I wonder if he has one. I love his fridge so much.
Here's him holding like $4,000.
$4,000, baby.
Here's him.
Okay, here we
$4,000
go.
in
Here we
cash.
go. Brownlee, swipe Bob. He's got some stuff.
The man, listen, man. He's got
posted.
a lot of energy. He's doing heavy garments.
He's up to 12.9. He's up to
He
12.9.
doesn't post as much as I thought he would. There's not a lot of posting going on here, is there? Oh, February 2. Oh,
No.
he posts. He does some posting. He's got a girl on here that's. Who's this woman that's pregnant? Megan Trainor in the same room as
I don't know. It's like a superstar. It's like a celebrity person.
Trainor. I'm sure
It's a celebrity person.
Okay. Well, I don't need to be in.
Are we just reading his Instagram on our podcast?
Whatever. We can cut
that
this
what we're
out.
doing,
Look,
Two-Tone?
heavy. Listen,
We've been sucked into a hole.
heavy. Listen,
We've been
heavy,
sucked into a hole. Okay,
heavy,
Two-Tone?
heavy. Here's. Let me just say my piece. Heavy. We had a show with him. We went hard on Heavy. Heavy, it really did some damage to him in Heavy's reality. I'm just going to start calling this, I'm going to be very politically correct and very just kind of like, I'm going to be deferential to his feelings, and I'm just going to call it Heavy's reality, okay? In Heavy's reality, he had a beef because I slighted him and I hurt his feelings, which I wasn't, like as soon as we did the show, it was like, holy shit, that was crazy, and then I kind of went on to the other million things happening. And he carried this around for a year. And he showed up on our show, and he had his shirt off, and his angle, he was coming hot for me. You told me that he was coming for me, and I was like, okay, cool. I was
thought he
hoping
was gonna make fun of you.
Yeah, I was hoping that he was gonna come on and just like murk me. Like I was like, come on and fucking roast. Like let's have it. I want to bring it. I want to feel the heat, and like he didn't really come on and roast. He kind of came on and just kind of like tried to insult me, and it wasn't even good. Like if the insults are good, I'll take it. But it was like he wanted, he came on. He's like, do 20 push-ups. I'm like, what do you? That's the stupidest thing of like part of me wanted to do it just to make him zell me, but I don't think he would have. But I was like, he said he was going to zell me 1,000, and he said like $1,600 to do 20 push-ups, and I was like, yeah, that sounds great. I can, I could do 20 push-ups, whatever. Like, but then I was like, am I going to demean myself and get on the ground and play his game and do 20? He's like, take your shirt off. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? But he came in so fucking hot, and I'm going to tell you something. He didn't lie. It was one of the best shows we've had in a long time. Now, Heavy. Here's my thing to you, Heavy. I'm talking directly to you. Here's what I think you should do. I think that you've created this. I'm gonna say you've created a character. Okay, you've created this character of Heavy, and I think that you should evolve this character into a bit that is a little bit it has some self-awareness, and maybe you should merge this whole thing into something in the vein of like a Neil Hamburger. Maybe you become the guy, right? Who is the guy who is he's funny in that he's not the funniest guy. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand are you picking up what I'm laying down? Now, I'm not going to come on here and rip Heavy, okay, when he's not here. I'm not going to come on here and dissect Heavy because I could do that. I could come here and break Heavy down and what is he eating? God, what is it? It looks so good.
Piece
what
of
is
cheesecake. Piece of
that?
cheesecake.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You just casually having cheesecake in the middle of the fucking day? You can't. That's not life, man. You can't do that. I say that because I'm jealous. Oh my God, is that the crust on the bottom? I haven't had cheesecake this year. Anyways, Heavy.
I was so hungry.
Godspeed. The thing that you did was amazing. You challenged me to fight at one point, which I don't really like, and I was like, we could sort that out. But I will say that, like, I like to think that at the place I'm at in my life, I showed a lot of restraint. I was very calm. I lost it a couple times. A couple times I got a little angry, but
you got physically mad. I watched you when you were screaming because I'm sitting back watching everything. Yeah. I got that whole thing for me was I got to watch, two people. Just you're trying to figure out what's happening. Some person's just coming at you at a way that like I've never really seen somebody come at before.
No one's
because
seen
it's
this.
just like
no one's seen this approach.
I've never seen like if this was at a bar, if this was at anything, it just wouldn't. It would last seconds. It would just last seconds. And to just be in a position where like we're all on these like different. Like, he's in his bathroom performing to himself via a mirror and a ring light. We're at home trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And at one point, when you're just, like, screaming at him, how do you make money? Or how do you earn money? How do you make money? How do you make money? When you're yelling at that, and then there's points when you're just, like, at one point, when he mentioned the fighting again, and you're like, come, roll up. Like, it's just like, there's so many moments when you're Like he's shushing you. He's shushing you. He's telling you he's gonna beat you up. It's like Heavy has never, first of all, been in a fist fight guaranteed in his life. And he's a fragile guy. You know, he's like
but listen,
a wet
I don't
croissant.
know that. I don't know what Heavy. I don't know if Heavy boxes in his spare time. I don't know what the fuck he does. So like, and I'm not that dude. I don't walk around fighting people.
You're 46.
I don't challenge
Nobody
people
fights.
to fights.
You fight when you're
Yeah, but
if you fight in your
if you
30s,
come on my show and
you're
say
a
I'm
loser.
I'm gonna box you. I'm like, well, let's sort it out right now. Let's get it over with. I'm not gonna like, who cares? Who fucking cares? Like, but I don't think he understands what that means when you say that to somebody because he lives Heavy. Look, Heavy 100% lives in a reality. It's called Heavy's reality. And he made a bunch of choices. He thought about this and he goes, I'm going to take my shirt off. I'm going to
wear sunglasses.
I'm going to take my shirt off. I'm going to record in my bathroom. I'm going to try to shame Alex for renting. I'm going to try to fat shame him. I'm going to age shame him. And then I'm going to tell him that I'm more successful than him. All of these things are inconsequential and don't matter. And, the funny part of it is that I'm still thinking about it. I'm still just like, what happened? Where did he make these choices? Like, he was having a fight with a person along the line. He built a line of skirmish that didn't even exist. I've never had a conversation with him about like any of these things, but he had this crazy reality of like, I'm gonna get on the air and make him do push-ups. I'm like, what? Sorry, go ahead.
What was his game plan?
He made these choices.
He's pumping up his own tires. It was the thing too is like when one of the best things too, I think, was just fuck. I just lost it.
You lost it. That's why I talk over you because I don't want to lose my thought. It all makes me feel very dirty. To be honest, this whole thing is very dirty.
Like I think when what was he? What did he fucking say? That was such a pivotal moment. I don't know. Whatever. There's so many things. The thing about most of this is what I like to see out of this and what I enjoyed watching was Heavy, tough guy, comes in shirt off, calling you out. He doesn't know you, trying to fight you, say going back and forth. Then goes to I love yous. There was like a weird amends where I said an apology, you said an apology. But then as soon as you said your apology, you make fun of his grandmother again, or make fun of him for, whatever, using his grandparents as a bank, and then instantly revoked, and then the prayer, the Hebrew prayers,
right?
And there's and then back to like I love yous. No, your small streetwear brand is great.
I was doing you a
more
favor.
I love yous.
He was doing a favor by wearing my stuff, and I think that he believes that. Like I think that I really believe that Heavy lives in a reality where like he is doing me a solid maybe by me sending him stuff, whereas like I'm sending him stuff because I'm like okay, I guess you're a friend of Maddie's. Like I'll send you some gear. Like I don't really know much. Yeah,
but you send people gear. But the thing too is like you send somebody gear. It's still your company still pays for that. That's not
100%.
Like that's the thing with seeding is like when you give somebody for free.
Yeah.
It's not free.
It's not free.
I have to pay for those pieces. That comes out of my
listen. I got to pay people to send it. I got to pay bandwidth. I got to pay money.
Literally, like giving somebody something for free. If somebody doesn't have that understanding and is like extremely like grateful or understanding and like this is so sick, and then you understand that these people are working hard towards something, I'll wear it. Thank you for giving it to me. It's such a funny thing. Anyway.
Heavy did the. He made the classic mistake. He he brought a knife to a nuclear war. You know, he's playing on a different playing field. I don't know what it was so funny that I couldn't even catch up with what was happening because I was like just flabbergasted. And the best part about this is my favorite part about this whole thing, right? My favorite part about this is towards the end, like Heavy's just not contemplating what's happening. Towards the end, you just start like just lacerating him. You're just digging and digging. He doesn't, because your tone is so mellow, and you're like, yeah, Heavy, how's your so and so going? And did you do this? And what about that time when you
this luxury jewelry brand?
Yeah, is your luxury jewelry brand, is it good? And he's just like, yeah, man, he's just fucking pumped up, hyped. I mean, you don't get stoned and try to argue with us. Just don't do
I
that.
wasn't even arguing. I was just excited to hear about his brand.
You want to hear?
You know,
about his brand.
I'm really excited about his jewelry brand, and I'm just trying to help out my buddy.
The
you know?
funniest thing
and,
that you did was you started fucking with him, and then that wasn't enough for you because you're a vindictive man. You don't like to be fucked with. You don't like to be toyed with. More so, you don't like your boys to be fucked with, and I get it. And you know, you called him. And you started playing out this narrative of like, now you're in deep shit, Heavy. Now you've awakened the beast. Now you're in Alex's turf, and he's not going to do something, but the people around him, man, you are going to get fucked. And you got in this fucker's head. You got in Heavy's head to where, and I'm watching you do this, and I'm watching you call him, and I'm feeling bad. Like, I don't want to put that on anybody. I can see him. His anxiety's kicking in. He's pacing around. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And you fucking wound him the fuck up, and then you lobbed it to me to where I just basically, he was so prepped by that point. He was so fucked up. He was so paranoid and scared that something bizarre was going to happen. And I jump on and prank call him and just tell him about this list of these criminals that are going to come after him. And I just started making up the most insane things that you could ever imagine. And any person in the right mind would hear someone say like, "Watch out, the Skybirds are coming," or Dr. Cornelius. Don't get Dr. I mean, we can play
Kangaroo Boys.
We got to listen. You haven't heard this yet. We got to listen to this. We got to hear this part of the
I
segment.
haven't heard it because I jumped off. I jumped off. I did my phone call with Heavy where
Yeah.
I was just setting up the alley-oop. I'm the Scottie Pippen. You're Michael Jordan. You know, I'm here to just alley-oop. And you're my MJ. You're my big bro. I love you so much. And it was just like when you see the chink in the armor, that's when you bring out the mace. You know, and I mean that big ball with the spikes.
You saw
That's
it.
when you bring that out. And I just saw the second that Heavy gave me the opportunity that as soon as you see them just take one step back, one little pedal back, right? And when he starts changing his tone, when I saw that I could I'm like, yo, like BXR, born and raised, like, I don't know if you realize what born and raised is or where the people that own that company come from, or I don't know. I think telling anybody to suck your dick doesn't come lightly. And I love the fact that like he was telling us that words hold weight. And then I just saw that like the second I could see it in his head that he was just like, wait, what? Like the second he was just like, wait, what? And I was just like, you're a tourist.
The party ended.
You
for
know,
a minute.
Heavy, you're a tourist.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's so good. And just like, it was just it's such a, I'm a middle child. My brother, I know how to play both sides. I know how, like Grizz, my younger brother, and then Beef, my older brother, I know how to play. I was getting the shit kicked. Like, they would team up on me.
Yeah.
Then I would have to go and fuck with him and fuck with him.
Yeah.
And, I always I was ducking and weaving my whole life because, we were, three brothers and I was in the middle and, we had a very interesting relationship. But it's still like, the second that I can like get in there and just get like one little toenail and just peel back a scale.
Yeah.
I'm just in. I'm like Venom.
I'm
like Venom. I just go in and I'm just like.
You're so good at that.
But it's like one of those fun things. It's so fun for me. It's so easy. I don't know if I'm like a malicious, maniacal person, but it's just like it's so funny because it's just like
you have a very.
It's
You have a very dark
It's so
streak.
fun for me.
You have a dark streak, and you have a lack of empathy that allows you to. Because you've done it to me, and you've been like, "Whoa, your girlfriend's like fucking other dudes right now," and I'm just like, "What?" Like,
I never said that your girlfriend was fucking other guys. I wouldn't be mean like that to you.
You said something meaner to me one day where I was like totally just like. Remember, you said something so fucked up to me.
No, I think when you first started dating, I was just like, I don't think it's gonna last. Like, it's just not like, it's fine.
Right.
She's gonna leave you for like somebody younger, harder, somebody that can like last longer than 6 minutes. It's just like she's,
6 minutes is a
you're an
long
old
time.
guy. 6 minutes is a world different.
I mean,
dude,
I feel like 6 minutes.
I say hundreds of seconds.
Yeah, I feel like 6 minutes for a guy like you is a fucking marathon.
No, I'm fucking hours.
Hours.
I take my time.
Hours of like, because you're counting the drive.
I'm always like one of those guys. I'm just like as soon as I see anything, I just come and then I'm like I say I'm sorry.
You count
I'm that guy.
You count
actually.
the drive from McDonald's home as foreplay. You're like, this has been
what?
Check scene is
Okay,
foreplay.
two-tone seat. I can't. Fuck you. You
All right,
fucking piece of shit.
Well, you're
Fuck
opening
you.
up. You're opening up old wounds. We are together. This is what we do. We open up wounds. We squeeze out the pus and we drink it again and reinfect ourselves with this disgusting thing. Can we play
Dr.
these
Pimple.
calls?
We're Dr. fucking Pimples.
Can we play the calls?
Okay. Now we're gonna listen. I have never listened to Two Tones. So I talked to Heavy.
We listen to Heavy. We listen to that
Then,
one first, right?
And then I got Heavy to get to the point where he had to have like a face-to-face. He had to talk to Two Tone. I kind of really set him up to be scared for his life because of whatever the fictitious kind of things that I created within his head very quickly about him. Talking shit on a very small streetwear brand based out of Los Angeles. So we're going to take a look at this is when Heavy calls Two Tone to make it right.
So I'm going to call this guy. I might even still have his number from when he was asking me for free shit. Heavy. I don't even know what that was, but it was something. So I'm gonna fuck with Heavy a bit. Let me see. I don't have a number for Heavy. Do I have a number for Jeff Danson? Jeffrey Danson.
Jeffrey Danson.
There he is. Jeffrey Danson. He has a 310 number. That doesn't sound like Heavy's not a 310 guy. All right. See if this works.
Oh my God, Two-Tone, I'm so sorry, bro.
Heavy, what's up, dude?
Man, I'm like pacing around my apartment. I'm like beside myself. I don't know what I did. I'm like, I feel like it was. I was trying to be funny and like,
I mean, it's fine. Like, listen, it's fine. I'm not tripping on it. The problem, I'm not tripping, but.
Are you sure, bro?
Me personally, I'm fine. I don't care. It's all good. I'm on this show, but there's a history. There's a history with me and the Mammal Group, and it's like these guys are just kind of like.
No,
I mean, do you know about the mammal? Do you know about the mammals?
No, and that's what I just want to say right now, bro. I am Canadian.
Yeah.
And like,
So wait, just to be clear, you don't know about Mammal Group and Lizard Posse. You don't know about these organizations.
Bro, I don't know anything. Like, notch me up. Like, as much as I'm a nice guy and I mean well, like, I really don't. I don't know anything.
Well, I mean, just to give you I just want to preface it and be like, there's the Mammal Group, there's a Lizard Posse, and there's something called the P-Boys, right? And the thing is, like, the P-Boys are fine. The Lizard Posse is pretty chill, but the Mammal Group is something to worry about. And like, I can talk to the P-Posse and the Lizard Boys, the P-Boys and the Lizard Posse, but the Mammal Group, I don't know if I can get a hold of them because they catch things and they still act like it's 1997 and they're still out there doing weird shit and they're friends with a lot of people you're friends with. You don't want to get like pushed up on by a bunch of mammalians.
Oh, bro, this is what I'm trying to say to you right now. Like, that's the absolute last thing.
And like, what if the Skybirds get involved, Heavy?
Well, I don't know what any of this means. What I want to say is this: if we're cool, you know,
we're cool, but I can't escort you around LA. I mean, you might have to lay low for a couple months.
Of course,
You might have to be
no,
no more Uncle Polly's, no more you know, like.
What I'm saying is this, Two-Tone, like, if you're okay with it, like,
Yeah.
and I messaged you, and I just messaged the producer, and I messaged Maddie as well.
Yeah.
Look, you're like checking on other stuff. You're just looking at
Obviously,
stuff.
Not like this is your podcast. You guys can do whatever.
I love you,
Yeah.
Heavy. I love you so much, Heavy. Oh,
Yeah.
For Maddie,
Yeah.
or for me,
Yeah.
especially, is this. I wrote it in the email just now. It was just, I can read it to you. And and like, you know,
Heavy!
be like, bro, like, I'm sorry, like, you know.
No, but I don't. But it doesn't matter. Like, listen, I will try to talk to whoever I can talk to, but I can't talk to the millions. Like the mammals.
No.
I'm saying, if the Skybirds, what if the Skybirds find out, and then the Squirrel Nut boys come, and then it's like, what are we gonna do if the mammal group comes and the Lizard boys and the PP guys come? It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath, and I don't want to see. I want you to be able to eat and live and flourish in the city that you've embraced as your second home, and I don't want you to get fall. I don't want you to run afoul of the mammal group.
No, and what I'm saying is,
You're just amazed you got through that. You're amazed. You're like,
this is to your producer. I said, hey guys, that was so much fun, but I'm also worried I misplaced my words in a couple spots.
Heavy!
But like but Jeffrey, like,
if you can just listen.
no, I'm listening. I saw the email, Jeffrey. But the thing is, yeah, Jeffrey, listen, like, Jeffrey, it's just I can't give you a presidential barricade / procession. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on.
You put him on hold?
I actually hung up on him. Hello? Okay, I gotta call him back. The mammal.
This is so wild. This is so much better than my conversation.
Watch this. Hello? Dude,
Yeah.
I don't even know how. See, this is how these things spread. I don't know how. Is it Dr. Cornelius from the Pond People called me. And he's freaking out. And if he gets a hold of the Lizard Boys and the PP guys show up, we're going to be in the middle of a whole fucking scenario.
Bro, I don't understand how. It wasn't live. Like,
It wasn't live!
Listen, once Dr. Cornelius gets involved and the Pond Boys are involved, it's like you're dealing with a whole you got hovercrafts and speedboats and all kinds of things happening. It's like, this is all have a cigar and chill out and have a coffee, but it'd be nice, but I can't be with you 24/7 because the mammals are angry, you know, and oh my God, what if the
I don't
kangaroo...
understand how. What, did you call them?
I didn't call anybody, but they're picking up on vibes. They're great at locating vibes and figuring out vibes. But Dr. Cornelius called me, and Doctor, you don't want to deal with Dr. Cornelius, dude. Dr. Cornelius from the Squirrel Nut Zipper Crips.
Squirrel Nut Zipper.
Dude, I'm like, Two-Tone, come on, man. Like, you're scaring me. You're actually scaring me.
All right, listen, I Heavy, it's gonna be fine. Is there any way that you would be up for doing, like, the only way that you can calm down all these factions is is if we all got in the studio and did some sort of a song, like a We Are the World kind of thing? Would you be comfortable with doing a song with the Mammalians, the Squirrel Boys, the Pond Boys, Dr. Cornelius, the Lizard Hoppers, the Skybirds come in, but they come in with like a whole jazz thing, so it gets really crazy. But I think the only way to kind of soothe, quote unquote, the savage beast here is to do a song. Are you willing to get musical?
Yes, whatever you need, bro. Like, I'm with you. Like,
All right.
I love you, bro. Like, I just hope you know.
Two-Tone.
I know, Heavy. We're just
Two-Tone,
Heavy. It's all good. We're
stop
just fucking
playing
with
this.
you. Nothing. Don't listen to Maddie. We're just fucking pulling your rope. It's all good,
Stop.
baby. Don't trip.
Jason.
Yeah, I'm teasing.
Oh, man.
I'm teasing.
Two-Tone, can I just tell you something?
I swear to God, all that shit that Maddie said, he's just fucking with you. Maddie's a motherfucker. I told you, he's the cyborg Terminator. Maddie's just,
Oh my God.
he's just fucking with you. He just wanted to give you a heart attack.
You don't understand, bro.
Yeah.
I will have a heart attack. I'm about to have a heart attack.
I understand it, dude. I don't want you to feel like that. I had to pull your chain a little bit. It's all good, dog. Don't trip.
Two-Tone.
Like, so you're not. So does any of those groups exist?
The fuck, the Squirrel Nut Zipper Boys? Dr. Cornelius? What kind of a gang name is Dr. Cornelius? Doctor, is that rolling? Dr. Cornelius. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, of course.
Stop.
Of course.
Stop.
This is the fucking this may be the best thing we've ever.
Stop. Two-Tone?
Yeah.
You are the king. You are the king. You are exactly what I said before. I'm fucking Scottie Pippen and you're fucking dude. That makes me just, I love you. I love you to, nothing can happen between us. Nothing can happen between us that would break the bond that creates. That
I agree.
You're a technician, you're a scholar, you're a fucking gentleman. That is the art of war. If everybody watch, that is the art of war. You come for my boy. You come for Two-Tone.
Oh, man.
You come for Two-Tone.
I mean, listen, you set that up, and I felt bad when you were giving him shit, and then I actually had a thought where I was like, let's leave him alone, but then I was like, wait, we have an opportunity here, and I figured I'll make it so ridiculous that he won't even believe it, but he went for it. Don't come to LA. Just don't come here. Don't live out your dreams.
Don't come to fucking LA. This episode is called Don't Come to Fucking LA, you fucking losers. Oh! What the fuck? What time is it? It's Two-Tone time, baby. Two-Tone, I swear to God, you fucking king. I'd suck your cock right now. If we were in person, I would ask you first.
I would fellate. You'd ask permission.
I would fellate.
You'd ask permission to blaze the penis.
I'd ask permission buddy. That is no, but that's cream of the crop. SNL, nobody can write that shit. Nobody can fucking set that up. That's human indecency at its finest. That's Rome falling. That's fake man on the moon. Nothing on that. You know, this is like Stanley Kubrick couldn't do that. You know,
Mark Hanna has his work cut out for him this week. I'll tell you that much.
Mark Hanna, shout out to the greatest designer of all time, Mark Hanna. Everybody, you got your work cut out for you this time. It's just gonna be hopefully a bong with smoke. Or I think, guys, I don't know what to do. I love.
Listen, Maddie, I gotta tell you something. That right there, I spent years of my life recording prank phone calls, right? It's like I had a whole history of doing this, okay? And it is one of the happiest, this is, when I talk about this thing that we do, it's one of the most fun things that I do in my life as part of my list of things I gotta do. It's not
about the money.
There is no money.
It's not about the money.
But elevating, taking that and going into the subgenre of fucking with people on the phone, I'm in my element, in my happy place. I'm in nirvana. Let me get you on the fucking hook and get you on the phone, and it's just that's where I thrive. I mean, I probably should have dropped everything and become a professional prank caller.
I'm getting goosebumps, Two-Tone. I just got a shiver.
I'm so excited. I've never seen you this thrilled
I'm so
with
proud
anything
of us.
I've ever done.
No, because that's top. That's top shelf. Yeah. That is top shelf, ludicrous, maniacal, psychopathic, top shelf. That needs to be taught in schools. That's how you bully. You know, that's how you fucking, do this bullshit fucking Facebook bullshit. You get somebody to come on your podcast.
That's how you really bully.
Fuck!
And then the fucking cherry on top. The phone call after is just like what you did. I mean, listen, we're really going deep on each other right now. This is Heavy has brought us together.
Should I FaceTime
in a way.
him? I feel like I gotta FaceTime him. Should I just FaceTime Heavy right now?
I mean, anything good. I don't know. What's gonna happen? You want to FaceTime Heavy? Should we have him on? I mean, he does. I mean, why not? Why not? Let's make this a 3-parter.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Hold on.
Jason
hold
said
on,
we
hold
could
on.
give him
Here
the
we go,
Zoom
here we
link.
go, here we
Should we
go.
give him the Zoom link?
Jeffrey, the king of
Are we
Los
on?
Angeles. We're
Are we
always
on?
We're on. Two Tones just taking
Let's
a quick pee.
go.
Let's go. So, how's today? The episode came out. You're feeling good. How's
people are
everything
calling
going?
me- People are calling me concerned.
Concerned? No.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of calls. Hey, are you okay? Is everything okay?
What do you mean?
Heavy.
Who's
absolutely fine. Everything's
Who's
fine.
calling you?
What did I
Everything
miss?
is, dude. Look at you. The sun's shining. Dr. Cornelius is not after you. The Jayhawks and the fucking. How can you not, dude? How can you not? If the second Two Tone said any of those things, you should have told him to shut the fuck up. Okay.
Well,
Next
first
time
of all,
anybody says, you should have told him to shut the fuck up.
No. First of all, the one who really got me was you, because you started saying, hey, you said a couple, and I started thinking, well, I was so hopped up, I don't even remember what I said. It was volcanic.
Listen, I just
Hot boy.
I just got a
Heavy
DM
came in as a hot
saying tell you
boy. What?
I just got a DM from
What'd you
someone
just say?
regarding the Heavy show. I mean, it's making waves.
It's the greatest
something we-
episode. It's the greatest episode
Look at him. He's a maniac.
we've
Heavy
had.
is there's nothing like. Listen, he's a treasure. He is a treasure for this show. I think we owe him a couple points. I think we got to start sending him, having him do ad reads. I mean, this dude's
royalties.
He might have broken us. You know what I mean? In the best possible way. I mean broken us like you break a record, not like broken us like hurt us.
Two-tone.
Yeah.
Two-tone, you know what I love what you just said, because it was all facts. And to what you're
He
saying,
loves the royalty part.
my delusional, especially the royal. No, I'm just playing. But the fact of the matter is all the greats were perceived as cuckoo, and you know what? You want to call me crazy? You want to think I'm delusional? Well, guess what? I'm Cuckoo the Clown here, and I'm here to clown, and I'm here to be delusional and crazy. But it's my truth, and I'm staying self-righteous, especially on Powerful Truth Angels. God bless.
God bless. Heavy.
Let's go.
God bless. All right.
Now we gotta have Heavy back. We need to have Heavy back because I want a podcast with you, brother. I don't want to have this archery. I want to bring us together, unify, and then roast the fuck out of each other in a nice way. I want to bring it together and let's make some soup. Let's make some. We've done some chopping. We've chopped it up. Now we need to make some soup. We got to make some harmony soup.
Let's dig deep. And to your point, to growth and everything, it's 15.7 thousand more followers until I surpass Two Tone on Instagram.
We need 15,000 more followers to surpass Two Tone.
Hey, Heavy, what makes you think I'm gonna
Two Tone,
stay?
did I just make you laugh?
You only have to double.
He just made you laugh. Look at he got so happy. He got so happy. Made you laugh, Two Tone.
Heavy, you have to double your following and add a couple racks, and you're assuming I'm not going to move my following up. You think I'm going to stay at wherever the fuck I'm at and wait for you?
Moving target.
If anything, your following is going down. But once I surpass you, we'll all go and celebrate in Vegas or wherever.
Hey,
okay.
If you surpass, if you in 6 months you like that 6 month mark. In 6 months, if you have the same following as Two Tone, guess what? I'll give you $10,000 cash.
Holy
God.
shit!
If you
Maddie,
can surpass in 6 months,
yeah,
from this moment, from interactions and just Instagram and being heavy, if you can surpass Two Tone in social media on Instagram, I'll give you 10K cash, no problem. Okay.
Amazing. Two Tone, thank you, Maddie. I really appreciate that. Two-Tone, I have a question.
Yes, hit me.
Will you? Yeah, you're laughing. Who's laughing? Two-Tone, will you post about me so people will follow me?
How does that make any sense? Why would I do that? I don't want Maddie to lose 10 racks. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. No, I'm not going to help you win this bet. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start paying attention to my account and getting further ahead than I am because I barely pay attention. Now I'm going to start fucking posting because now
wait.
Why would I want to help you win 10
But you didn't
racks?
know. You didn't know what I was going to do with the 10,000. I might have taken the 10,000 from Maddie, gone to born and raised, and just
that doesn't do anything.
It
doesn't help me. If you've dropped 10 racks, it doesn't help me.
Maybe I would have been so appreciative. I would have donated back to the Powerful Truth Angels.
Listen, if you want to give me, I can guarantee you that if you want to shoot me $7,500 of that 10K, I'll make sure you get past me. You get 25. You get 20.
Here we go.
You get 2,500. I get 7,500 of Maddie's cash.
What about 5? What about split? Two-Tone.
It's not worth it to me for $5,000 personally.
Okay, so only if you take the
I want the lion's share. Yeah.
Fair enough, you beast. Fair enough, you beast.
Okay, so Heavy, I love seeing you like this. You're at SAP. You're getting beautiful Thai food, supporting those restaurants. You're out there, the sun's shining on you, literally. You beautiful boy, you. You beautiful. Shout out to SAP.
You beautiful mongoloid.
You beautiful.
You beautiful mongoloid. You beautiful creature. You.
I want to ask one question, Heavy.
Okay, talk to me.
Every experience has a takeaway. I want to truthfully, as powerful truth angels.
Okay.
What did you learn from that episode, and what did you take away from it? What was your takeaway from that?
Very good question.
Yeah.
Not to rush things. And and not to as much as you want to do everything for everybody, sometimes you can't. I probably in hindsight, as much as I wanted to be a good friend, shouldn't have driven all the way to Brentwood and then raced back. Because one, it was unprofessional because I was late. And two, it didn't give me the time to collect myself to be my true self, And my takeaway from what I saw about 40 minutes of what you guys were talking about, and then about 25 minutes of when I was on, was that, I do look kind of like a psycho wrestler. But it's okay because it was just a moment that passed. So
no,
it was a learning lesson.
No, it's a moment that lives on the internet until the world ends. And you made choices, Heavy. You made some choices, and you stuck. You know what? I applaud you for making choices and following them through to their natural course. And that will live forever. It'll be able to, just like the escape video we pulled up from fucking 26 years ago, this video will live there until the internet dies. And then the internet will never die. So.
And I just want to say, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your time coming on. I appreciate your time for coming on. I appreciate your time for picking up this FaceTime. I appreciate you, Jeff. I appreciate you.
I love you guys. And I'd like to say something just quick before I bounce up. Is, kudos to you, both Two-Tone and you and Jason, the producer, and everybody involved. I had a podcast, and you don't see me podcasting anymore, and there's a reason for it. In Two-Tone's mind, one, it's because I'm unfunny. But two, it's because it's not easy to run a podcast. So I give your respect the fact that you guys are sticking with it. Your guests are incredible. You guys are always going at each other. And I appreciate you guys bringing me back on. I hope you'll bring me back on. And I don't want $1. I just
nobody gets paid to be on podcasts. So, but we're gonna in 6 months we're gonna have you come on. We're gonna see if you have more Instagram followers. You're gonna box two-tone, and then you're gonna show each other's bank accounts. So we're gonna see you in 6 months on the Powerful Truth Angels Heavy. Thank you so much, and
Okay.
make sure Dr. Cornelius is not at your door.
Yeah, keep your eyes.
We gotta
peeled for
always
Dr.
double
Cornelius.
check.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye out. I love you guys. Peace out. Love.
Later, Heavy.
Later, buddy.
Love.
I want to be his. I want his perspective.
Can you just talk about his takeaways?
I want to inhabit
His takeaway
Heavy's-
from that whole thing was
I want to live in his head, and I want.
he shouldn't be 5 minutes. His takeaway was that he shouldn't have been 5 minutes late.
That's his takeaway. Nothing else.
His whole takeaway was that he shouldn't be 5 minutes late.
He was a little bit unprofessional. He should have had his cord. I want to live. I am honestly jealous of people who have this blind faith in themselves and what they and can ask for things. I won't ask for shit. I don't like bugging people. I don't like asking for things. I don't even like trying to become friends with people unless I feel like they want to be friends with me. Like I just don't. I'm like if there's an interest and I'm interested in you, yes, but I don't like pursuing things like that in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable. This man has no. He just doesn't. There's that filter's gone. There's nothing. It's him and the things that he wants and things he wants to do and how to get them. And if he knew better how to get these things, he'd be a multi-billionaire.
It's true.